watching NBC, America's late night leader.
It's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And I'm John Melendez. Tonight, Jay welcomes the governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. From Sideways, Paul Giamatti. The music of Crossfade. And jaywalking. And now, Jay.
Nice to have you all here. Well, folks, 1 week from tonight, President Bush will be sworn in once again as President of the United States. And, interesting, this will mark only the second time in 4 years he's had his hand on a book. Do you know that? It's fascinating. Of course, this is going to be a lot less crowded than the last one, because, you know, as we have a lot fewer allies now. So it won't be quite as many people. It was also announced that on the night of the inauguration, President Bush will attend 9 parties in one night. 9 parties. Ooh. Trying to break his old record at Yale. He's trying to go to 9. Well, you know what's interesting? They said security for President Bush's inauguration will be heavier and more elaborate than any other in history. They said chemical, biological, and radiation sensors will be set up all over the city that day. That day? I mean, why not every day? Oh, the inauguration's over. Nothing can happen now. Tear all that crap down. We're fine. Just leave it up. Leave it up. And Ted Kennedy said today the Democratic Party is still the majority party. You know what that means? Ted's been drinking again. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Well, after nearly 2 years, the White House announced that the search for weapons of mass destruction in Iraq is over. Of course, it won't really be over until the French say, we're ready to go in. Then it'll be over. Then you know for sure there's nothing. You know what's amazing? You realize there were more weapons found at Vitello's restaurant than there were in Iraq. You know that? Isn't that amazing? Fascinating. And this week, U.S. authorities refused to allow a British Airways flight bound for New York to land on American soil because a suspicious passenger was on board. They requested the flight be diverted to Bangor, Maine. Now, I'm no geography expert, and how does this make the people of Bangor feel, huh? We don't want that land in America. Send it to Bangor, Maine. What, do we lose Maine in a poker game? What happened? Hey, you know about these laser things that people are shining? Did you hear about this story? Transportation Secretary Norm Mineta announced new guidelines for pilots to report these incidents in which the lasers are shined in the cockpit while they're flying, you know? I don't know how well this is going to work. Did you see his press conference yesterday? Well, take a look.
To deter any future irresponsible behavior, we will find out who is shining these lasers into cockpits, and we will.
Great gossip in England. Hey, do you all see that photo of Prince Harry wearing the Nazi uniform? Show the picture. This was yeah. Prince Harry apologized for dressing up as a Nazi soldier to go to this party. Yeah. You hear his excuse? He said he was just following orders. They didn't know anything about it. Isn't that unbelievable?
That's out, man.
Well, it was one of these trendy parties, you know, where everyone was told to make a fashion statement, and apparently Harry misunderstood. He thought they meant fascist statement. So, you see, it could happen to everybody. Yeah. Well, I tell you, man, his father was mad.
Oh, yeah.
His father said he was ashamed of the actions of his son, and Prince Charles, he wasn't too happy either. Yeah, so it's a tough. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Well, the Commerce Department reported that the American trade deficit soared to an all-time high of $60 billion in November. That is unbelievable. It's so bad. Now, Mexicans are going to India to try and find good American jobs. That's how bad. Well, here's a very odd story. A federal appeals court today has ruled that a man found partially disrobed with a woman, cocaine, and marijuana in a convenience store bathroom has no absolute right to privacy. This man claims the cops couldn't arrest him because he's protected under the Fourth Amendment right to privacy. He was in the bathroom. Okay? Guy's in a convenience store bathroom having sex with a woman doing drugs. Talk about a cheap date. Boy, that is a cheap date. Huh? And I know guys that take them out to lobster. They can't get anything. They got a Porsche. This guy's in a convenience store bathroom. Actually, the couple was pretty angry when the cops showed up because it ruined their anniversary night. The guy had the whole evening planned. He had a Slim Jim for her. He had a Snickers bar. Oh, a beautiful, beautiful evening. Who says men are not romantic, huh? Convenience store bathroom. And the U.S. Department of Education has a new slogan. Our students may be behind the rest of the world, but they're on top of their teachers. Yes, sirree, Bob. Folks, it happened again today. It's just like an epidemic of this. A teacher's aide at a Central Florida high school has been arrested for having sex with a 15-year-old male student. And she's not even a teacher. She's the teacher's aide. What, was a regular teacher so overloaded having sex with the other kids that they had to bring an aide in now to bring? We need more help. I can't handle it all. We need more people. And at a school in Virginia, President Bush announced tough new reading standards for high school students. He wants 9th graders to read at an 8th grade level by the time they're in the 12th grade. So that's... Oh, today the NFL announced the fine against Minnesota Viking receiver Randy Moore. Remember his little mooning incident? Remember we thought they were going to fine him $5,000? Did you hear about this? Fined him $10,000. 10? Yeah, that's... 5,000 per cheek. That's how it works out. You know, I think there's going to be more fines coming because people see this kind of thing and they copy it. Well, I'll show them what I'm talking about. Show the news from yesterday.
Good morning. I'm pleased to announce my nomination of Judge Michael Chertoff to be the Secretary of Homeland Security.
What's the guy's name?
Chertoff or something like that. Yeah. Don't go there.
I'm not going anywhere.
And Major League Baseball has announced their tougher steroid testing policies. The new steroid rules will impose a $100,000 fine for a 5-time steroid offender. You know what the old penalty was for a 5-time steroid offender? Most valuable player trophy. Beautiful, beautiful trophy. Let me tell you, you know what it is? You know what bothers me is the timing of all this steroid stuff. Maybe I'm paranoid because I'm from Boston. Right. But okay, but no. After 86 years, the Boston Red Sox finally win the World Series. People are going, nah, they got to be on something. We got to start testing. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. And Don King is suing ESPN for $2.5 billion, not million, $2.5 billion for defamation of character. $2.5 billion. That's almost as much money as he stole from Mike Tyson. $2.5 billion. No, he claims they showed him in a bad light, which I think would be daylight, wouldn't it? Hey, I'm very excited. I got invited to Donald Trump's wedding. I didn't tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
No, unfortunately, I won't be able to go. But I'll catch the next one. I'll get the next one. See, I enjoy going to Donald's weddings. I like to get there early. You don't want to miss the reading of the prenup. That's always fun. I'm very emotional, religious. And the E! Channel is going to start broadcasting recreations of the Michael Jackson trial using actors. They're going to read the transcripts.
For real?
Yeah, and they're going to have actors playing. I don't think they're going to be very accurate. See today's clip? Take a look.
Will the defendant please state his name?
My name is Michael Jackson.
wife. Not sure the people are going to buy that. And the government issued new dietary guidelines today. They came out with their new food guide pyramid. You know, they come out with this pyramid, like this food pyramid, what, every 5 years? You think that helps? Have you seen most Americans? We are food pyramids, okay? We're tiny at the top, we're huge at the bottom. Maybe we shouldn't be using a pyramid. Maybe that's a mistake. Oh, speaking of that, how many watched the NBC show The Biggest Loser the other night? You watch that show? Well, one of the female finalists, Kelly Minor, she didn't win, but she lost 79 pounds. So I'll give her credit for that, 79 pounds. In fact, she said she was thrilled. She said she looks great. She said she feels great. And finally, she stopped getting all those annoying calls from Bill Clinton. Finally, the phone has stopped ringing. It was a good show. Yeah. Oh, and probably heard about this today. A couple in Romania has named their baby Yahoo because they met on the Yahoo website in the personal ads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The baby joins their other two children, Google and Asian porn. And finally, this is interesting. Los Angeles Health Department says the internet is responsible for an increase in syphilis among gay men. Let me tell you something. If your computer is giving you syphilis, maybe it's time to wipe down the keyboard. Okay, maybe that's the problem right there. Folks, when we come back, we'll have Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. I thought you guys couldn't come tonight. I thought you were sick.
Well, Ozzy's on the toilet as we speak. He's got a very, very bad tummy, and I think he's better on the toilet there than here.
Yeah, that's probably true. Well, will you sign the bike? Is that why you're here? Can you sign the bike for us?
I would love
to. Okay,
to
sign it right here.
that.
Right here. Sharon Osbourne. There we are. Be right back with jaywalking Governor Schwarzenegger right after this. Say hello to John Melendez, Kevin Eubanks, and the Tonight Show band.
Performance and handling like a car. All-wheel drive capability like an SUV. The totally new Ford Freestyle. One vehicle, endless possibilities. Ford, built for the road ahead.
Who's with me? Who's psyched?
Newsweek, Rolling Stone, Ebert & Roper, USA Today, and the Los Angeles Times are all psyched about In Good Company.
Dan, I'm not even going to ask if you're psyched.
It's unmistakably entertaining. 2 thumbs up. In Good Company. Rated PG-13. Starts tomorrow.
The trouble with dry skin is that it keeps coming back. Introducing Olay Body Lotion. New Olay Quench. The boomerang cycle of dry skin stops with Quench.
To hold things that can make a mess, use new Glad Force Flex trash bags. The only bags with patented Force Flex technology that stretches to prevent rips and tears. So what goes in doesn't come out. New Glad Force Flex trash bags for stretchable strength. Get Glad.
Come on, guys. Can we please have the cooler?
You can have the cooler if you switch.
Not what I meant. Does it matter?
I don't know why they wanted that empty cooler anyway.
Blue sky, sunlight, blue light.
You gotta pay for that.
Hey, that's me.
We know. What were you thinking?
It says free. I thought it was a giveaway.
Well, if they gave it away, how could they make a profit?
Volume. You don't know much about the retail business, do you? Now, what was I supposed to think?
Maybe that it's free of sugar, free of calories, free of carbs, free of caffeine.
I don't think so.
It says free. It just doesn't taste free. Sierra Mist free.
Give me that.
Hey, get your own. They're free.
They're not free.
Who wants to car shop in this when you can shop indoors? Hi, I'm Hank Graff, inviting you to our indoor used vehicle blowout sale this Saturday at every Graff dealership. You need a good used vehicle to help you get through the winter and some help with holiday debt? Buy a used vehicle this Saturday and I'll take care of both. A certified used vehicle and I'll write you a check for $2,000. Or I'll make your first 6 payments. This big indoor used car blowout sale is this Saturday at a Graff dealership nearest you. Don't miss it.
As we mentioned earlier, the inauguration is a week from today. It's been in all the papers. Everybody's talking about it, what people are wearing, the gowns, the parties, the entertainment. But the average person, are they aware of this? How much do they really know about the presidency? To find out, we took our cameras to Universal Studios, Hollywood, and walked around and just asked people about it.
We're talking with
Thomas Slagle.
Thomas, and what do you do?
I'm in the military.
Oh, in the military, boy, with the uniforms, they certainly with the cutbacks, they didn't recognize the uniform. Guess you're with the Oakland military. Now, I'll ask you a question. Something big is happening on January 20th. What is it?
Well, my birthday's the 21st.
No,
So you're
okay.
off that day.
It has nothing to do with your birthday. It involves the president.
Oh, the inauguration.
That's right. That's right.
Inauguration.
That's
Okay,
right.
right.
Now, let me ask you something. Something big is happening on January 20th.
Don't know what it is.
Any idea what it might be?
No.
It involves the country.
I don't know.
Big event.
Liar. Really?
I'm not a liar.
What is it
I'm not a liar. We're talking with
Colleen.
Colleen. What do you do?
I am starting nursing school January 18th.
Oh, you're going to be a nurse?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Okay. So what do you call it when a president gets sworn in?
Swearing in.
No, it's the
Inauguration.
The what? The inauguration. Yes. And as a nurse, you can help get him inaugurated, right? Yeah. Okay. We're talking with
Tanya.
Tanya. What do you do?
I'm a school teacher.
A school teacher. Okay. Something is happening on January 20th. What is it? The inauguration? No. I try to give you a clue there. We're talking with
James Christian.
James, what do you do?
I'm a director of a radiology department.
Oh,
here.
radiology.
Radiology.
Oh, single man or married?
Married.
Married.
2 kids.
So did you x-ray your wife before you married her?
You know, it's a funny thing, I did.
Really? Just to see you, right?
I really did.
Yeah. What is on the presidential seal? The throne by the...
Well, no, it's something that you see all the time. You just don't really pay attention to.
Exactly. And as a radiologist, that's good to know. You see things all the time. You just don't pay attention to it. All right, what's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, what do you do?
I go to school at USF.
A USF, and what are you studying?
I'm going to be an accountant.
You're going to be an accountant, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good, okay. How many presidents